Hey everybody, this is Rykard here again, and welcome to the demo of my NU Gravity team that I just uploaded earlier this week. Wanted to put out this video a little while ago, but I just hadn't gotten around to battling, so I figured it'd be nice to do a live narration as opposed to just kind of the post-narration ones that I did before, so you can kind of see how I think about using this team in action. So let's just get to it right now. So today, we got, let's see, this kind of looks like a rain team, like a very hardcore rain team actually. So, okay, that actually could be very good because that means that my Swana is actually going to be very, very useful, seeing as it's actually hydration and choice scarf, and obviously hurricanes will always hit. But that does also kind of make my Regirock slightly useless, which kind of sucks. But I guess we'll just figure out things as we go. But anyways, I guess the thing to lead off with right here would actually probably be Electros, just because everything else on his team kind of has like a decent matchup against this team. Okay, so he's going to lead with Rykard. Probably get up that auto rain. And I'm just, I'm probably going to Volt Switch first turn, just because, why not? He's going to Rain Dance, I know he's going to, so this is going to do a decent chunk. Because Rykard is frail as hell. And then, see, alright, I'm going to go into Garbodor and go for, let's see, so he's Damp Rock, I can tell that right now. I can go for the Drain Punch and just take it out. So if he wants to Thunder Wave me, he can. But I'm okay either way, so it doesn't matter. Also, fun fact is that only thing on his team resisting Hurricane is Ampharos. So he may actually be digging his own grave and setting up rain, just because I also have a Swana, which is Scarfed, and his probably isn't. But I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch right here. That's going to do 18%. Okay, cool. And he doesn't have an item, which probably means that he might be either Specs with Thunder, which, ow, or I'm not sure. But, like, nothing on Garbodor doesn't really resist anything on this team, so it's not, I guess the only thing it resists is the X Scissor, really, from Armaldo, so I'm just going to go for a Gunk Shot and hope I'm faster. And good, that did a really good chunk, and I poisoned it. Oh, we put up the Reflect. Oh, he might be Dual Screen, okay. I'm fine with that, then. Now, I could take this opportunity to get up a layer of Spikes, because that's going to force him out into this dude, or Armaldo later, to try and Rapid Spin, but I also don't want him getting up the Light Screen. And honestly, if I see him doing this, part of me is really convinced he's just going to go out into Dragonair as soon as possible, or go out into Basculin and just start waterfalling everything, so. But no, if I get this Ampharos out of the way, then Swana can just do whatever it feels like. So, I know Drain Punch, how much Drain Punch did? 18%. So, excuse me, so I'm going to set up Spikes, because he's probably going to go for the Light Screen. Yeah, and now on the following turn, I know for a fact that I can just Drain Punch, and it's going to die. Hopefully. Ooh, I just got a Skype message. Hang on, sorry guys. Okay, so he comes in, is he lefties? See, no, he's not. So now I'm 100% thinking he's going to go for either Earthquake or the Rapid Spin. I can't tell. Drain Punch did 9%, and Ampharos is dead upon switch unless he switches. Unless he Rapid Spins. So I could go on to Swana, because that would take the X Scissor as well. Or I could go on to Regirock. And, because, he's not going to be able to hurt me that badly unless he's, a banded set. So, I think I'm going to go on to Regirock. And by the way, just to kind of point this out right now, I'm kind of showing off how this team can work if you don't get Gravity up. It's still pretty good. And that was kind of one of the main focuses of making this team. I didn't mention that in the video, but one of the main focuses. Oh, wow. Okay. So he's Life Orbed, and that was a crit. Okay, well, that is just all sorts of unfortunate. Okay, I just assumed he was going to Rapid Spin, so I went there. Now, the worst he can do right now is X's, right? And he's Life Orb, so that's going to do a lot. I want to Dragon Tail, because I want to get this Ampharos done, or out of the way. So actually, no, the worst he could do is Stone Edge, not X-Scissor. Oh, he brought it in. Okay, I'm okay with that, because now he can't set up screens ever again for the rest of the battle, which I am 100% okay with. Sweet. Okay, that was fantastic for me then. Alright, so I know he has one Rain Dance setter upper, which is this Rykard, and I know he has a Swift Swim user, and let's see. Well, Regirock wasn't going to be useful anyway, considering the fact that this is a rain team, so it's not that big of a deal that he went down like that. It's just I wasn't expecting him to go down like that. That just kind of took me by surprise. I guess I wasn't expecting Life Orb at all, but I guess that would be the best rain set to run with Armaldo. I don't know why people just don't use Rock Polish with him a lot of the time. Okay, so Swanna comes in, and I know for a fact that Swanna does not get Hydro Pump, and I am max special defense, so this is going to take it out if he tries to hurt me. And he's Life Orb, so there's a dead Swanna. Or not. Shoot. Wow, that freaking... Okay, well... I'm just going to go out into mine and just go for the Surf. I could... See, I don't want to go out and Eradicate right now because I don't want to risk the Quick Attack missing. But okay, the screens are going to go down really soon, which is nice. He set those up on turn 3, I think, right? Set 3 and 4? Yeah, 3 and 4. So Reflect is going to go down first, which is really good because... Actually, no, wait, it's 8 turns, so it's going to go down 1 more turn? Or 2 more turns? I'm not sure. But either way, that's great because then once that's up, Eradicate is out of the way. Or I can start using Eradicate really effectively. Okay, so Dragonair comes in. I'm half expecting Dragon Tail. So... Or Dragon Dance. Obviously, I'm... but I do have Exeggutor. I also can go to Electros to try to put it to sleep, but I don't think I could live a +1 hit. So I'm going to go to Exeggutor and just go for the Leech Seed. Ooh, and my phone is ringing. Did he predict that? I mean, I know these things get crunch, right? But, like... I could probably take a crunch with Garbodor. Yeah. Oh, he is not banded. That did, like, no damage. There's no way he's banded. Now, I could take this opportunity to set up some more spikes. But I honestly think the best option right here is to just go for Gunk Shot. And there's Life Heart. Okay, so now as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have anything else to set up Rain on this team. And that means I probably won. Because now my Swanna is going to easily be able to outspeed everything. The screens are gone, and I could... If I can just get up a turn of Gravity... I think I'm set. Oh, wow, that did nothing. Oh, this guy has Rain Dance, too. Okay. Well, then what is this set? Well, he's obviously a Violite. There's no way that he's not. So, how much HP does this guy have? 69. Okay, you know what? I'm going to set up spikes right now. Because I know he can't do much to me. So I'm just going to do that. And... Okay, now we're in a situation where I could just Volt Switch. Because if he Dragon Tails, or if he Waterfalls, that's the other option, I guess. Oh, there you go. There it is. Okay, I Volt Switch. Now I can just bring in Eradicate and just kill something. Actually, you know what would have been better? I actually probably should have went out into Exeggutor right there. I'm actually going to do that. Hang on. I'm going to switch back out into Electros to just let it die right here. And hope he stays in with Dragonair. Okay. Now I'm going to go... Now I have no reason to just go out right here. Rain Dance is going to go down in one turn, set up my gravity, and I should be good to go. And as far as I'm concerned, I hope he takes me out right now. Because if he does, I win. So I'm just going to go for the Psychic. That's going to KO me, no big deal. Gravity's up though, and now Swanna can come in and do what Swanna does once gravity is set up. So there we go. Game over, as far as I'm aware. Basculin's gonna go down, especially because the stealth because the 2 layers of spikes are up. Dragonair's easily gonna go down. That's see right there. It's done. You probably thought I was gonna go for a Surf, which is why he did that. But now I can't miss. So yeah, that's a good game. So yeah, that's how this team works basically. Set up spikes, wear things down, and then sweep with Swanna. I'll do one more match too, just because this video has been kind of short so far. I don't think... No, actually Armado does get Aqua Jet, but he's not going to live that. And Basculin's not going to live this either, so... There we go. And even if he Aqua Jets, it's not that big of a deal. Because that did nothing. That crunch did so little. This has to be like some weird Basculin. But it definitely wasn't Bandit. It might have been Expert Belt actually, but... Whatever. Alright, battle number 2, guys. Let's do another one just because... So I hope you enjoyed this so far. At least that battle was kind of fun. Okay, so we got... He doesn't have a spinner, so that's important to note. I really want to lead off with Electros right now, just because I have Giga Drain for Golem and Golurk, Volt Switch for Mantine, and I could probably take a hit from this guy regardless. So like I match up really well against 4 of his Pokemon, so... I think I'm good to go in terms of useless leading with Electros right here. This is one of the great things about having this poke, because it's so versatile that, like, it just... Oh, wow, he is some kind of and some kind of special defensive there. Okay, well, he can explode, or if he does explode, it's going to do nothing. So, I either should Volt Switch right now, expecting him to switch out, or I should just go for another Giga Drain... Or, I have an idea of what he could potentially do if he's trying to trick me. Like, if he'll go out into Mantine right now, right? Possibly to take the special hit, and then go out into Golurk. Oh, or what did he go for? Because that went after me. Does he have Roar? He might have Roar. I've never seen a, whatchamacallit with Roar before, though. I guess it makes sense, but I think he was pretty specially defensive, too, because... I know that typically I can one-shot Golem or at least bring it down to Sturdy for Giga Drain. Okay, so Sock comes in. He literally cannot touch Exeggutor. That's just a fact about Sock. It just can't. And that'll give me a free Leech Seed on anything. So even Ice Punch doesn't do that much unless he's banded, but either way, it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, Close Combat or Earthquake... Or, like, I'm just going to go here. If he pulls a double switch, good for him, but I'm just going to go here. Okay, there you go. Alright, and now this is free Leech Seed or free Gravity. Did he have Mold Breaker? Sock breaks the mold. Okay, yes he does, so he's not sturdy. Now the thing about this is I can't really sweep with Swanna right now just because of Mantine, and Mantine can pretty much tank Swanna all day. So I'm going to go for the Leech Seed because he has to switch. Mantine's going to come in, and that's going to give me some decent recovery, which is now going to give me a good switch out into Garbodor, because Mantine typically cannot do much from an offensive standpoint. I know Air Slash is coming, and a potential option for him to go for, so I'm going to go out into this guy. Okay, he can switch. What did he think I was going to go into there? Unless he just wanted to switch. But unless he's Coil Electros, I'm not worried. And even if he is, as long as he doesn't have Sub, I'm not worried. So I'm actually going to set up Spikes right now. And he's... Okay, he went for the Flamethrower. And he's Life Orb, okay. So that means I can actually get up a free second layer right now, which is going to be... Or I could go Gunk Shot and just... Yeah, because nothing's going to hit this super effectively, so I'm just going to go Gunk Shot and get some good damage on it. And if he stays in, he's dead now, which is cool. But I just want the spikes up, really. Now, I'm dead if I switch out, which kind of sucks. I should have went into Electros right there. So is it more important for this thing to die? Well, no, if this goes down... I have to hit, though, but if Garbodor, or if Electros goes down, then I can switch out. Otherwise, I just get up Spike. I think I'm going to go for Gunk Shot. I think that's the better option here. Yeah, there you go. No, let's take it on. This Garbodor always does a surprising amount of damage. I never understand how it does as much damage as it does, but it always does a surprising amount, and it's always surprisingly faster than I expect it to be. But this guy, I don't know what to do right now in a one-on-one situation. So I'm going to go for the Gunk Shot. I know I'm probably faster, but I want the poison, and I got it. Okay, I will take that all day. Or I will take that... Oh, and he's Life Orbed. Oh, that's fantastic. And Aftermath... Oh my god, look how much damage he just took. Alright, that's fantastic. Because now I can just go out and Eradicate and Crunch. And I was worried about this before, because this is the only thing preventing my Eradicate from just, like, wrecking. So I'm hoping this is going to hit. I missed, though. And that is the disadvantage of using Hustle. Alright, guys, but you guys know the risk-reward here. Okay, so... Okay, but he has Drain Punch, which means he doesn't have Dynamic Punch, which is very good to know. Alright, so, there we go. I'm going to bring in Swanna. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. Which should take this out, and if he switches on to Mantine, he switches on to Mantine, whatever. Which he does, okay. Cool. Alright, well that was just unfortunate, but that's, I mean, there is a little bit of risk-reward with this team, which is why I think it's fun to use, just because if you don't have it up, it's like, cool. But I'm going to go on Electros right here, and knowing that he doesn't have Dynamic Punch, I'm actually not particularly threatened. And I'm actually going to make a prediction right here and just go for the Giga Drain, expecting Golurk to come back in. Because I am burned. Now he could also Air Slash, which could flinch, but that's not going to do anything to me, so. I'm gonna predict this right here. Nope, he did. But again, like, the amount of damage that did versus the amount of damage I just lost was, like, negligible. So I'm going to go for it again, thinking that, yeah, see, a lot of people do that, by the way. I will always go for the same move twice, because I know people are going to do that all the time. They're like, oh, you saw me stay in, so you're obviously going to go for Volt Switch right now, so I'll switch out. But no, I know you're going to do that. Alright, but now I'm kind of slightly worried, pretty much. Now, last time when I did this, I went right into Exeggutor, so I'm kind of expecting him to go for Ice Punch right now. However, how much did that do? Man, losing Raticate was a pretty big deal. Okay. But I don't want Electros to take the Ice Punch either. So, you know what? I'm going to go into Exeggutor. If I guess wrong, then I guess wrong. Or he can double out into Mantine, which would be very smart. But I still think I could take an Air Slash. And even, like, Ice Punch is going to hit me. Yeah, it's going to hit me, but I'm going to go down, and then I'm just going to Citrus, so it doesn't matter. So if this isn't that, and I just got it back, so I don't care now. So I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed. Which is the advantage of doing this. That's why we swapped out Masharna for Exeggutor, because of the Citrus Berry. And, like, he brings us in, I get up the Leech Seed, and now I'm kind of free to put this thing to sleep. And if I can put this to sleep, I know he's going to be faster, and I know this is going to do a good chunk of damage. But because of the citrus and the leech seed, I should be able to live the next one. And I'm going to put this thing to sleep, which is going to be... Oh, no! I did it. Okay. Well, that sucks on all sorts of levels. But he took the... Okay. Leech seed is up. I don't think he can kill Swanna. So if I can live one air slash, I am set. Right here. He might have protect, though. That's actually pretty common. But then again, he would just give me recovery if he did that. Okay, if I can just live the... Oh, I got the confusion. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Okay, cool. And this Mantine's going to go down now, which is a pretty big deal. Please go into sock. Please don't expect me to be scarfed. Please go into sock. Yes! Yes! Okay. Nobody expects this ever, so I'm going to get a free kill right here, which is awesome. See, the thing about sock is that for most people, that is like the end-all be-all of like scarfed Pokemon. So, for example, like, if I purposely always pack a Pokemon that is going to be faster than it. Now, he can quick attack here, which probably will two-shot me if I miss, which is why I'm also sort of tempted to go into... Well, no, because after he gets the Toxic Orb and I take Stealth Rock, I don't think I'll live a quick attack. So yeah, I'm going to have to go for Hurricane right here, and this is kind of going to be the end game right here. If I miss, I lose. Kind of sucks. Actually, no, I can... Regirock can probably take a hit. I'm pretty sure he could live a close combat. Maybe not, though. I'm actually curious to see how this will turn out. I just want to hit this really badly. Shoot. Oh, he went for CC. Okay. That's fine. And actually, that's actually kind of huge because... Quick attack is probably going to kill me. Yeah. That's kind of huge because... He's now minus defense, which in turn will mean that I could potentially KO him with Rock Slide. Okay. So I'm going to hope I can live this, because Regirock is kind of a beast. And hopefully I don't miss the Rock Slide. Yep. And now he's minus 2. Which means this is going to take him out. Yeah, and there we go. That's a good game. So yeah. Alright guys, so that was 2 matches. If you want me to do another one, I can, but I don't really see a point into doing another one. But that's just kind of how I use this team. It's a lot of fun. There is a bit of risk-reward to it, but I really enjoy that, because it kind of makes it interesting. And it's just a really weird field effect to play around with, since most people don't actually use gravity. So I hope all of you that have tried out this team so far have enjoyed using it. I hope you enjoyed this video on, a little demo of how this team works, and that is pretty much it with this video, everyone. So as always, thank you all for watching, take care, goodbye, and I will see you all next time.